Thank you. Before I continue, good morning. Before I continue, I want to say a few words on what's going on here, how this works. I'm improvising music with a generative music system which reacts to the input of my drumming. So basically, the input of my drumming is rendered by the computer into musical output. This musical output again informs my reaction, my improvisational reaction to the machine, so to say, it inspires me to react. So basically the machine and I, we enter a closed loop of an exchange of input versus output, and in a way it creates a analytic perception of force dimensionality, because cause and effect, the hierarchy is uncoupled from it. So this is one of my most interesting discoveries getting into this technology. So I initially trying to create some sort of like a anthropomorphic quality to it, to like replace a band, and very quickly I realized I had to move away from that to make space for something that I could not anticipate, really. So a lot of the outcome from the machine behaves sort of semi-chaotically. So I have to use my human ability to retroactively legitimize some of the output, because it doesn't always do what I desire, which is some of the fun of it, you know. And this is actually the part of the system that makes me grow as a human. And I think this has been the trajectory that I'm following with the system that evolves very, very quickly. But I think the music will speak for itself. I'll play some more for you. Thank you very much.
Is that it? My goodness, I'm a bit overwhelmed. No, stay. Ladies and gentlemen and everyone, welcome to day 2 of the 2023 ITU AI for Good Summit. My goodness, thank you again to formidable drummer Jojo Mayer, probably one of the only humans on the planet that can play 3 time signatures at once. Personally, I'm not entirely sure whether you are a bot or whether you're human with that kind of superhuman skill. Wow. So, whilst we've got you, I'd just like to know, what do you think it is to drive people to make art with machines, and you specifically?
Well, I think curiosity, definitely, and I think everything starts with an emotion first, and then we start to think about things. We start to reflect on it, and we're trying to shape or express that feeling to the outside world in order to like share it. And I think this is a interesting or a crucial part of art, that we can enter a new zone that is not really yet defined by our aesthetics and our conditioning, and that opens up a playing field for new thinking. And I think that's very, very important quality of art, that it prepares a playing field for new syntax. I think this is very much necessary in order to coexist with technology that is coming at us. So we have to kind of create a counterweight from it, not necessarily to use this technology to recreate what we already know, but possibly venture into unknown spaces that will provide useful or
Yeah, I understand. One of the things a lot of the technology people are probably wondering, me too, is how you're getting over latency issues. The drums, by their nature, you have split-second decisions that you make as a musician to get the machine to be that responsive. What have you been doing?
Well, I have to come a little bit to I have to come and accommodate the capability of the machine a little bit, because we're not at the point where we have that type of speed, so I can create an illusion as if the machine would be able to do something that it's actually not ready to do yet. So it's a form of prototyping of like something that is almost possible or soon maybe.
Brilliant. Otherwise, you'll be overrun by people trying to make that work for telecommunications purposes. So you've also mentioned just then wanting to play without a band, but I'm guessing that it's more that you want a band to be as obedient and compliant and sort of almost responsive, and that's where machines are better than humans in this respect?
Well, I think playing with a band is a different experience, and I think the question of like what is a human performance better than like a machine performance, I think that's not the right question. I think the more important is the question is what is the value of any performance, disregarding if it was created by a machine or a human. I think this will set us up better to make the right decisions. So for me, really, is this machine is very spooky and it stretches me. So dealing with this technology is actually not, the point of view is not to make the machine better, but it's like whatever the state of the machine is, it forces me to become better in my reactions to whatever the machine provides to me. So it does nasty things that I don't desire, but I have to make it work somehow retroactively. Yeah.
Just like a real band. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much for opening the show. Jojo Mayer, everybody.
Thank you.